On a more personal note, I was deeply moved to join with my colleagues to lay wreaths at both the Dachau concentration camp in Germany and Yad Vashem in Jerusalem. As the highest-ranking elected Jewish leader in U.S. history, the first Jewish majority leader, I used these visits as a chance to reaffirm the Senate's commitment to never forget this dark chapter of human history. At a time when public understanding of the Holocaust is waning, as the next generation is further removed from the horrors, the just sheer horrors of the past, and as anti-Semitism makes its resurgence at home and around the globe, now more than ever, we must commit to that sacred obligation to never forget. Elie Wiesel said, quote, "The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing," unquote. We must never remain silent. We must never allow anti-Semitism and bigotry to fester and flourish. We must recommend to never, never again. I want to thank my colleagues who joined with me at both Dachau and Yad Vashem. And I thank everyone, members and staff alike, incredible job they did, for their excellent work in making our trip fruitful and productive. And finally, Madam President, Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo, a great leader in my opinion, announced recently that starting tomorrow, the Commerce Department will launch their first application for CHIPS funding, with a focus on chip fab manufacturing facilities. I'll have more to say in the morning, but I just want to reaffirm that 6 months after CHIPS and Science was passed into law, the benefits are clear and unmistakable. Over $200 billion in private investment have been announced across 16 states. That includes $100 billion proposed by Micron to manufacture advanced memory chips in my home state of New York, an investment that will translate to tens of thousands of good, high-paying jobs and transform upstate New York, once the manufacturing powerhouse of America. Of course, so many of those jobs went overseas. But chips and science, high tech, gives us a great chance to revive that area. This story is being replicated not only in upstate New York, but in many parts of the country that similarly lost jobs over the last decades. I applaud Secretary Raimondo for rolling out the CHIPS funding, standing up a brand new major program so quickly in efficiency. As you know, the CHIPS and Science bill was a pet of mine, and we worked for 2.5 years to get it done. I also applaud my colleagues from both sides who spent years pushing this bill over the finish line. This is about laying a crucial foundation to make the U.S. a global leader in chip production once again, which is critical to our national security and competitiveness. And starting tomorrow, applications will be open to begin to make these significant investments in U.S. industry and in U.S. workers.